we're just talking about something, it's a little deep. Okay, it's very deep. It's very deep. Talking about triggers, emotional triggers, and how, sometimes something is said, an old habit is done, you see somebody from the past, and suddenly you have a flashback. You thought you were over it, but not really. And now you're acting a little stank.
Right.
Okay, acting very stank.
Very stank. And it's like, this is a familiar concept for me. It's you get that like a ball of hot fury right here in your chest, and you kind of have that outer body experience where you have that thought bubble that's like what I want to do. Right. Oh, you can't see my hand. That thought bubble. What I want to do is like Homer Simpson to Bart Simpson strangle you. Mm-hmm. But see, jail time and my salvation prevent that. So
well, praise him. Praise him.
Yes,
praise
Lord.
him.
I've been changed.
So I guess we're trying to work through or kind of talk through how do you we're talking about how do you kind of move through that. And recently I've had some of that flashback kind of situation, and honestly, like I was just angry. I'm mad. I'm angry. Don't talk to me. I don't want to see you. Don't call me. Don't text me. Whatever the case may be, right? But then I can't just walk around like that all the time. So how do you deal with it? How do you deal with it? Because the past is the past. It didn't happen recently. You know what I mean? It's just, it happened way back then.
So, an emotional trigger for me is my child acting bananas when he knows I'm trying to do something. That's a trigger.
All the kids are here today.
Yeah.
All the kids. All the kids.
All of them.
And so, for me, I was like, you know what? I think I just have to approach the situation and talk to the person. Listen, you did this and it triggered me because it looks like an old habit. I can't handle it. I cannot handle it. I thought I didn't care. I thought I was over it. I think I am over it, but the reminder of it is just a little too much.
You can be forgiving and still...
It can still affect you.
Yeah.
It can still affect you. And if you don't want it to eat you up, if you don't want it to affect the people around you and affect your surroundings, you don't have to get crazy with it. But maybe just sit down with that person and just say, listen, this is an issue for me. How can you help me? Because you know what? The tables are going to turn at some point, and maybe one day they'll be saying the same thing to you.
Right.
How can you help me? Because that something that you did to me is a trigger, and I don't like it. I don't like that it affects me that way. But how can we deal with it together so we can move past it together?
Ultimately, you want to resolve a situation so that you can keep your relationship with God right. You know what I'm saying? I think the Bible talks about, you can't hate your brother and still, maintain a working relationship with God. So, because like she said, it will affect you and what you do in your relationships with others.
Emotional triggers, they happen to us all, and it could be something totally irrelevant, but it just reminded you of something or someone or something that was said. So if you have those, or when they come across, try to remember how to deal with it, and be mindful that just because it comes across right then doesn't mean you have to deal with it right then. You might need some time to work through those conversations.
Going into your little garden.
Right. Work through those vocabulary words.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know those vocabulary words you're not supposed to use?
Some 4-letter ones.
Don't do it. All right, so let's talk about it Tuesday.
All right.
Emotional triggers.
We're praying for you.
We are. Deuces.
Okay, wait.
Go for it.